Celebrities including John Bishop and Dan Walker take stand against Jeremy Clarkson following hateful Meghan Markle column. So this is the comment. I didn't catch the full comment here, but about throwing excrement at Meghan Markle.
He said it was a Game of Thrones reference. So Jeremy Clarkson joked about hating Meghan Markle so much he wanted her to parade through every town in the UK naked, having excrement thrown at her. So it was an obvious Game of Thrones reference. It was an obvious, not serious thing as well. He wasn't proposing it as an actual official government policy. OK, but I think we should say very clearly that it is wrong to throw excrement at women.
Especially when they're naked.
Do we agree that?
Yeah, I think we do, mate. I think I'd go along with that.
Well, I feel like we've got to provide balance here. I think, maybe if you're an orangutan in a zoo, it's OK to poo in your hand and throw it.
Yeah, exactly.
But I was surprised at John Bishop coming out and, a comedian criticising someone else for making a joke. I think that's a dangerous... Here's the tweet here. He says, WTF is this? 2 exclamation marks, because he's very angry. I don't care who you are or who you work for. You simply cannot write things like this. It is a blatant appeal to incite humiliation and violence on a woman. Some have excused it as dark humour. There is no joke here, Jeremy Clarkson, and no excuse. I think he means no joke when he says more.
It's just a tweet, though, isn't it? He's just saying an opinion in a tweet. I don't agree with him on this one, but I like the guy.
Someone wants to open for John on his next door, don't they, Kerry?
He's a lovely man, and he's very funny.
Come on, Francis, you're not afraid to burn some bridges.
Yeah, I've burnt every bridge in the comedy industry, mate, and that's just my set. Now, So here's what... Look, I really dislike it when I see comedians going out and criticising with people who make jokes. Here's the thing. Look, Jeremy Clarkson has written what he's written. Yeah. But he should have the right to write it. He has the right to say it. He's got the right to write it. People have got the right to criticise it. But when people start saying you shouldn't be allowed to say that, I really take umbrage to it. Yeah. You're allowed to say it's disgusting. You're allowed to say it's morally reprehensible. You're allowed to say it's misogynistic, and you may have a point. But that's not the relevant part.
Yeah, most jokes are all those things. Yeah. Most good jokes are all those things. And for John Bishop, the hypocrisy of John Bishop to say, oh, that's tasteless, that's misogynistic. You literally joked about killing your wife with a spoon. That's a disgusting... If we're to take that at literal face value, as he is with Jeremy Clarkson...
And I'll defend bad jokes as well. And Jeremy Clarkson, he's not particularly subtle with his humour.
Exactly.
And I don't think he was being literal there. And anyway, throwing excrement at Meghan Markle would be a terrible thing to do because she'd get another show out of that.
Finally,
something interesting for a documentary.
Something actually happening,
Yeah, so, look, it's not to my taste, I'll be honest with you. I didn't find it particularly funny, but he absolutely has a right to say to it. People have the right to criticise. I don't like it when people are demanding that he shouldn't be allowed to write that. Yeah. He should be allowed to write that. That's why we have freedom of speech. He should be allowed to say it. Yeah. And we should all be allowed to criticise it or agree with it.
I thought it was funny. I thought it was dead funny. And I think Jeremy Clarkson is really funny. And John Bishop is an idiot who's creating a structure, creating a rod for his own back there.
Yeah.